GBN.TT for more info today.
Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
Imagine having the home of your dreams. Imagine investing in that piece of property you can call your own. Imagine finally doing that home improvement project you've always been thinking about. It's time to stop imagining and start doing. Let the GUT Credit Union help you take the first step with fantastic rates, affordable repayments, and reduced legal fees. Make the move. Get better terms on your mortgage. Use your home equity to make those dreams a reality. Act now. There's really no place like home. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
This is the GBN television news for Friday, October 15th, 2021. In the headlines, 2 families mourning tonight following the deaths of their young sons. Parents and students urged to manage their expectations as CSEC results are out. Sister Isles shine as top performers get passes in 16 and 17 subjects. Coming up in around the globe, resumption of face-to-face learning in Antigua and Barbuda from Monday. And internationally, Italy imposes mandatory COVID health pass for workers amid protests. Coming up in sports, a 66-year-old bodybuilder is out to prove a point that age is just a number. We'll bring you the details of these and other stories straight ahead. This is GBN News at 7.
Are you a small business and would like your business to grow? Do you have an event, products or services that people should know about? Be wise. Advertise. Book your spot on GBN Shopping Guide. Be part of Grenada's biggest advertising medium, the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Call our sales department now on 440-2446 or 440-3033 or GBN plus the number sign. Email us at sales@gbn.gd. Special conditions apply.
Thanks for joining us with the news in detail. I am Blossom Alexis Welsh. Unfortunately, this evening's newscast starts on a sad note. Police have confirmed that the body of a 7-year-old boy was retrieved from the Ford River in St. Andrew following a missing person report received yesterday. Meanwhile, a St. George family is also dealing with the loss of their teenaged son, who was found hanging on Friday morning. Chrislina John has the gory details.
The search for 7-year-old Riley Tyson ended on a sad note. The youngster, who was described by relatives as a jovial little chap, left the yard sometime on Thursday unknowing to them, accompanied by his bigger brother. Later that day, his brother, who is 9, returned. However, Riley did not. His aunt told GBN it's not something they are used to doing.
Okay, evening. When parents come up here, we find him. Well, we don't even know what happened. I know we'll hear him kicking. We came coming home. Okay. Deep mind, we get to know he'll come home. And we came, we're going to find him around Kangal. Go up in Gramba, him and go up in Gramba. Go before we can go away, get killed, guy. We get go. Before he came, we meet them, we keep Bora.
But playing, he don't even know where he brother there. He come ask me if I know where Riley. I said, no, I don't know where Riley there. Because 2 of them I was downstairs there. And they go, and I don't even know where they go.
The police were summoned and a search for young Riley was carried out on Thursday, however, yielded no success.
The police came by last night and they went about searching for quite a while. And then they promised to come back this morning to do a follow-up. And then this morning we got the rest of the news, the bad news that he has been found in Ford and that he had drowned.
A neighbor who requested to speak off camera says she prayed through the night with the hope that this morning they would find him alive and well. Riley was a bubbly little fella, she says. However, the police returned with the sad news.
Yesterday we got the news that he was missing and we were praying and hoping that he would be returned safely. But unfortunately, we heard the sad news this morning of his passing, and we're saddened by all that transpired. Riley was a very pleasant child. He was very bubbly, very talkative. He always had a comment to share. He had very expressive young fellow. I mean, it's very unfortunate that he had to go this way.
If I want to come, can go, come can get, he always get wrong. And you're like a kind of boy. You never like no argument, you never like to fight, you never like to talk, but you go gay, you go cool.
Meanwhile, officers assigned to the Criminal Investigation Department are presently investigating the circumstances that led to the death of a 17-year-old male. The teenager was discovered hanging at his home by a close relative at approximately 9 a.m. on Friday. GBN has thought it fit to withhold the name of the victim due to the fact of him being a minor. His death comes on the heels of the release of the 2021 CXC examination results. Christina John, GBN News.
GBN would like to extend condolences to all those who would mourn the passing of those two young minds. In other news, Shauna Coffey, clinical psychologist and community counselor, is reminding Grenadians that we cannot be brain-focused and brain-oriented and forget to deal with the mental and spiritual aspects of one's life. She says when a human being becomes unbalanced, then there are a lot of grave decisions that can be made. Her advice to young people is to look at themselves as rounded individuals.
To implore all young people to please look at yourself as a rounded individual. Feed your soul, feed your mind, feed your body, feed your spirit. Because you know what? When you are fully nourished, then you are fully successful. When you are fully nourished, you're fully ready. You're fully ready to take on your purpose. And that is what education really should thrust us into, finding our purpose.
Ms. Coffey issued a reminder of some of the signs that can indicate that someone is dealing with depression and thoughts of suicide.
We look at what they talk about, we look at how they say they feel, and we look at changes in behavior. So if they talk about not wanting to live, feeling guilty, having shame, being a burden on others, those are three telltale warning signs. Then again, if for depression and anxiety, clinical depression that is, if you see that your daily living activities have been curtailed or severely waned. So for example, you don't want to bathe, you don't want to brush your teeth, you prefer to lie down in a dark room, that's because you're depressed. Okay, no, I don't feel like going to work. Matter of fact, I'm not going. I think the world is going to end soon and I'm going to stay here and end with it. Talks like that kind of feeling, that is a cry for help and intervention must be sought. When people say they feel empty, life is hopeless, I feel trapped, I don't see any reason to live. Everybody's dying from COVID anyway. They feel extremely sad, a bit more anxious and agitated about things they used to be just normal about. And when they are experiencing emotional pain that's unbearable, those are telltale signs.
Moving on to a more cheery note, several Grenadian students recorded exceptional performances as the preliminary results for the 2021 CSEC examinations were released on Thursday. The top performer passed 17 subjects with 17 grade 1s, while 2 students obtained 16 grade 1s in their subject areas. The Sister Isles are in a celebratory mood as one of the top 3 performances is one of their own. Gerard Joseph has that story.
There was a buzz on Friday morning as Minister for Curriculum and Diplomatic Affairs Kindra Matthew Stewart issued a congratulatory post to recognize the performance of Timothy Stanislaus of Hillsborough Secondary School. Timothy Stanislaus is the top performer from the Sister Isle of Carriacou, who recorded 16 grade 1s from his 16 CSEC subjects. Timothy tells GBN that he was happy and excited for himself while making his parents, principal, teachers, and friends proud when he got the news.
For the whole process, the whole Form 5 process, we had face-to-face classes. We didn't really have much online classes, so that really helps. So online classes, virtual classes, they didn't really have that big of an impact. And I was just happy, and grateful to be able to attend school face-to-face, where we could interact and learn better.
In preparing for exams, he says changes were made to his routine, such as cutting down on entertainment.
I have a PlayStation 4 and I had to pack it away, the PlayStation 4, everything. And you have certain applications I deleted on my phone, I got my mom printed past papers and I would make a schedule. The thing about it, I feel that I didn't manage my time as well. I could have done better, but you had specific times when, I plan to do multiple choice, practice study from the syllabus for the multiple choice. And the second part, I study for the paper 2.
The former Hillsborough Secondary School student believes the results boil down to what a student does individually.
And I really feel that the extra things I did, it really played an important part in my success.
Timothy says the next step is TAMCC to study law as he pursues a career as a corporate lawyer. One of his advices to students looking to sit the CSEC exams in the future is to have a good relationship with their teachers.
Like a more specific advice is probably utilize the marks that SBAs bring, because your results, the SBA helps your results a lot because in the profiles, it carries some percentages. Some SBA even carries up to 50% of your mark. So I really feel that students should pay a close attention to their SBAs and make sure they get the highest mark they could, maximize the SBA.
He says his many motivators include God, his friends, parents, principal, and teachers. Hillsborough Secondary is also celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. Minister Matthew Stewart congratulated all the students from the Sister Isles who have been successful in their exams. GBN will disclose the other top performers when that information is released. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Congratulations, Sister Isles, and congratulations to all the students. You are well-rounded. Feed your soul and feed your mind. Never consider yourself a failure. And to parents, this is a time to breathe positivity into your children. Some solid advice from Shauna Coffey, clinical psychologist and community counselor, sharing some advice to students as CSEC students throughout the country await their results.
With CXC results just about to be officially released locally, thousands of the nation's students who sat the exams may be on edge as they ponder on what the result is after at least 5 years of their secondary school education. Many will be anxious and others simply fearful. Ms. Shauna Coffey, clinical psychologist and community counselor, is advising students to understand that they can only do their best.
Understand that it's a process. So you've gone through the process. You've had COVID. You've had times when you've been home. You fought through that. You came, you completed SBAs. You did all that you could do. Then you can say, listen, I gave it 100%. In the midst of a pandemic, when many people died, you made it. In the midst of all kinds of systems breaking down and falling down, you were able to complete your exams by the 29th of July. And now you have some results. You don't let those results define you. If there is something you need to do over, do it over.
She also had these words of advice to parents to be mindful that their children's results are not who they are, but rather how they performed at that particular time.
Parents need to be realistic. I want parents to be realistic. This is not your success. This is not really your moment in terms of the results and everything. You were there to guide, you were there to do, you were there to support, you paid for the subjects, all of that. Listen, just the fact that they're getting the results, be excited about it. Do not be excited about what you see and how many A's on the profile and how many ones and how many twos and how many numbers. Right? These children are young. They are little people. This is one of their first exit, right? Standardized exams. For those who are going on to colleges and university, they would sit many more, scores and dozens more. So this is just a first round. Give them that opportunity to just be.
Cherry and Blackburn Stephen, GBN News.
Still to come in the primetime edition of news, the RGPF issues a word of caution for parents to be mindful of their children's activities. The details next.
Unoli oil, extracted from the seeds of soybean for almost a century, is a well-known brand all over the world. It's affordable, contains no cholesterol, no trans fat, and healthy. Together, let's make tasty meals. Unoli soybean cooking oil, now available in all leading stores.
Local agents, James Stephen Distributors. Contact 444-5379.
Across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, Flow has been the leading telecommunications provider for decades. As we continue to work for you, we are modernizing our fixed network and transitioning all customers to our latest technology. By the end of 2021, the new network offers customers faster speeds, better quality, and a more reliable service experience with faster fault detection and repair time. Upgrading to the new network is free. Just visit any of our retail outlets. Look out for sales agents in your community. Call our virtual store at 444-3569 or send us a text via WhatsApp at 407-3569. Remember, as we transition to our new network, we are simultaneously shutting down our older network. To avoid service interruption, arrange to make your move to the new network as soon as possible. Flow, committed to connecting our communities.
Republic Bank remains committed to providing all its valued customers with high quality and personalized service in a safe and comfortable environment. In order to maintain COVID-19 protocols while serving you, it has become necessary to arrange an appointment with your relationship officer or the customer service representative at your branch for the following products and services: loans, overdrafts, credit cards, new accounts to include savings, checking, certificate of deposit, and foreign currency, reactivation of dormant accounts, and private banking for existing customers only. You may also log on to our website, complete the application form for the service required, and submit via email to your specific branch. Requests for appointment can also be emailed to customerservice@republicgrenada.com or via private message on our Facebook page. For private banking service, kindly contact your specific branch via telephone. We look forward to welcoming you.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels, and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
Eat safe foods after an emergency or disaster. Unsafe foods can make you sick, even if it looks and smells normal. Throw away foods that come into contact with flood waters, have an unusual smell, color, or texture, and foods in damaged, rusted, or swollen cans. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council in collaboration with the Ministry of Health with support from the Pan American Health Organization.
Hassle-free loans for your every need. Cards have you covered, best believe. Cards Ready Cash is for everyone. Not to worry, fast approval. Hurry up and come. We got it all. We on the go. Cards Ready Cash, you already know. We got it all. We on the go. Cards Ready Cash, always ready when you're ready. Let's go.
Cards Ready Cash, ready when you are.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Ariza. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Ariza Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
The 30th edition of Waggity Virtual Bingo! Sunday, October 17th from 6 p.m. This time, we're playing for big money, $10,000 US. But wait, that's not all. You can buy one ticket for only $10 US. But if you buy two tickets, you only pay $15 US. Now that's a great deal. Invite a friend. Tell them about all the fun and excitement online. Get your tickets from gotofed.com or numerous box offices in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Or if you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Join the fun online Sunday, October 17th. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo. It's so simple and easy to play.
Unoli oil, extracted from the seeds of soybean for almost a century, is a well-known brand all over the world. It's affordable, contains no cholesterol, no trans fat, and healthy. Together, let's make tasty meals. Unoli soybean cooking oil, now available in all leading stores.
Local agents, James Stephen Distributors. Contact 444-5379.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank. Republic Bank remains committed to providing all its valued customers with high quality and personalized service in a safe and comfortable environment. In order to maintain COVID-19 protocols while serving you, it has become necessary to arrange an appointment with your relationship officer or the customer service representative at your branch for the following products and services: loans, overdrafts, credit cards, new accounts to include savings, checking, certificate of deposit, and foreign currency, reactivation of dormant accounts, and private banking for existing customers only. You may also log on to our website, complete the application form for the service required, and submit via email to your specific branch. Requests for appointment can also be emailed to customerservice@republicgrenada.com or via private message on our Facebook page. For private banking service, kindly contact your specific branch via telephone. We look forward to welcoming you.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back to the news. A 12-year-old student is seeking your help for a chance at life. He needs funds to have his kidney replaced. This young man's mother is troubled by his failing health and inability to enjoy life to the fullest. Chrislina John has this story.
GT Wellington. I ask people to pray for me and assist me.
That's 12-year-old Odell J.T. Wellington of Rose Hill, St. Patrick. This young man is stripped of the joys a typical teenager should be enjoying because of his failing kidneys. Odell is in urgent need of a kidney transplant, a procedure he will need to carry out in the U.S. However, his parents cannot afford the cost associated with this undertaking and is seeking the public's assistance however possible. A tearful father found it hard to speak as his only child's health is at risk. His mother, Trina Phillip Wellington, told GBN that from the age of 4 months, Odell has been challenged health-wise and has had surgeries on more than one occasion.
Well, now he been having like numbness in the legs. Yes, the hands and the legs and stuff. He could not be able to move them. You know, so we had also admit him in the hospital, and when they do the test, they found that the kidneys are damaged, both of them. Yes, so what the doctor is saying that the only option they have here is like to do dialysis. But we just find like, you know, he's too young to do the dialysis. So if she tells us that overseas, they have other options. So if we could try to get him out, you know, to seek, you know, what we could do else beside the dialysis. Him inside because he said not to move around with him so much, you know, in the public and stuff. So you have to be like enclosed in, you know.
Odell now experiences numbness in his arms and legs.
He had a surgeon come out from overseas, and then we brought him to see him. Well, he said that he had a small bladder. So they did a bladder augmentation, like extend on the bladder to make it bigger. After that, well, the problem arises, he start having, you know, infections, and so when they did tests, he go, well, been going to hospital off and on, they did tests, and then they find out that the kidneys are damaged.
According to his cousin, Adrian Wellington, due to his health condition and possibly the risk associated, Odell has been restricted from normal activities. She says there are times he blocks out and goes unconscious for a few minutes. The cause, they were told, is undetermined.
The issue with the kidney being damaged now, he's on strict diet. You know, there's a lot of things he can't eat. And as I said, he cannot do too much of active things. He can't play too much. He has to be more inside and drink a certain amount of water. There's a lot of limitations as a child. And you know, children at his age would like to be out there with their friends, playing ball or something. But he's been hindered from doing such things because of his condition. Thank you to everyone who has been reaching out so far. We really appreciate it.
Persons willing to contribute can go to a GoFundMe page organized by Vito Mignon to help Odell get treatment for his kidney. The target is $30,000 US. Chrislina John, GBN News.
The Royal Grenada Police Force is urging parents to beware of their children's involvement in bamboo bursting using gasoline.
The Royal Grenada Police Force is urging parents to supervise their children and warn them about the dangers of using gasoline in bamboo busting. Corina Douglas McLean of the Royal Grenada Police Force Community Relations Department made the appeal.
In recent times, we have received several concerning reports of individuals using gasoline and also mixing gasoline and kerosene during this practice. A very worrying trend that has resulted in serious injury or even death. According to the Noise Control Act of 2006, the sounds emitted from bamboo bursting amounts to an offense and is punishable by law. While the RGPF is mandated to enforce the law, we are equally concerned about the personal safety of all citizens. Therefore, we encourage persons who engage in the practice to be as concerned for their personal well-being. Parents, you also have a fundamental responsibility to supervise your children and to ensure that they remain safe.
Douglas McLean is also asking gas station operators to be careful with whom they sell small quantities of gasoline.
We also admonish owners, operators, and staff of gas stations to be vigilant to whom small quantities of gasoline are being sold to, and encourage these persons to desist from such practices.
Police concerns follow the hospitalization of 9-year-old Miguel Williams of St. Andrew, who's presently nursing serious injuries to his body after a bamboo busting incident. In November of last year, 10-year-old Zaheem Vincent of Guelph St. John died after a bamboo busting incident that left him with severe injuries. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
For the first time in Grenada's history, the throne speech was delivered virtually by Governor-General Dame Cecile Lagranade. The throne speech is usually the precursor for the budget presentation, which is scheduled for November. A 3-year action plan from 2022 to 2024 was one of the highlights of her delivery. We get more in this report.
In dealing with the economic fallout as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, government is forging ahead with a 3-year mid-term action plan, which falls in line with the Sustainable Development Plan 2035. Governor-General Dame Cecile Lagranade, in delivering the throne speech, says the strategic objectives will include accelerating the creation of sustainable jobs and boosting competitiveness and diversifying the economy and export base.
Boosting investment in health to improve healthcare delivery and build resilience to health crisis. Accelerating human capital in education by investing in infrastructure, ICT infusion, and skills development, accelerating the infusion of technology in the economy and fast-tracking digital transformation, increasing investment in agriculture and the light manufacturing sector to boost food and nutrition security and to reduce the huge food import bill.
Part of the measures to be implemented, according to the Governor-General, is that the escape clause under the Fiscal Responsibility Law will be employed for a second time. Dame Cecile says part of the agenda for 2022 is fast-tracking vaccinations as well as implementing the National Health Insurance Scheme, which is critical to sustainable financing for improving health care delivery and building resilience within the sector. She says the agriculture sector will be engaged under the government's mid-term action plan as a fundamental pillar to sustaining livelihoods and socio-economic development.
Government will therefore continue to focus its attention on expanding production and markets through more organized production systems, strengthening resilience to climate change and weather variability, and boosting competitiveness consistent with the strategic focus areas and objectives of the Grenada National Agricultural Plan 2015 to 2030.
Building resilience and competitiveness within the tourism industry was also a focus in the throne speech, as the Governor-General knows tourism's critical role in Grenada's economy. The Maurice Bishop International Airport Expansion Project and other public sector investment projects to boost construction were highlighted as key projects in 2022. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
And now it's time for entertainment news. This evening, we are shining light on our local talents. We'll see these hidden treasures in this Krista Campbell report.
This week's entertainment beat unearths the nation's hidden treasures. The precious gems that you are about to see shared their talents on the showroom with our host, Blossom Alexis Welsh. So, as it is famously said, sit back, relax, and enjoy their talents.
skills on the drum, man, Andre.
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometime I'm gonna have to move. And I thought how fast I get there. And about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb.
Ooh, nicely done, Ranisha. That's one of my favorite songs as well. A positive song this morning. Thank you very much.
Why are people shouting in the streets and on the roofs? Why are children laying down their coats before my boots? Why is everybody waving branches in the air? Why so much excitement everywhere? Why would they decide to have a big parade for me? Do they think that I have won the major victory? Could I be the finest set that anyone has seen? And can you tell me what exactly does Hosanna mean? I'm just a common donkey and ordinary jack. I bet the praise is for the man who's riding on my back.
If you have a dream, please don't let it go. Just know it in your heart that you'll work out for sure. If you have a dream, you better let it go. You'll make it your another day. Please don't let it go. Please don't let it go.
Woo! Bless up yourself, Kami.
Share your talents and hidden treasures with us via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms. For this week's Entertainment Beat, I am Krista Campbell reporting.
I was impressed. And still ahead, the Bushers encouraged to take the COVID-19 vaccine. The details next.
Introducing YouTube and TikTok to the Digicel Prime Bundle. Now get 1 GB daily to enjoy more YouTube. Plus 1 GB daily to like more TikTok videos. It's simply more entertainment bundled together. Get a 7-day bundle for $35 in my Digicel. More apps, more data, more fun. Digicel, better together.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform. Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Showtime shop at Quartz. We got all the things you want. So many ways to shop. You can pick up curbside. It's showtime shop at Quartz. All the appliances, electronics, and furniture you like. Showtime. Showtime. We got it. Just what you need. Yeah, Quartz got it.
Looking for a professional team offering around-the-clock, private and confidential nursing, medical care, and aid services? Then look no further. Nurses Care Grenada is a fully certified, insured, and licensed healthcare facility committed to the reduction and eventual elimination of healthcare disparities affecting the nation. Our registered nurses will visit you at your home, assess your condition, and provide the required treatment under the directive of a doctor. So why worry when there's Nurses Care Grenada? Give us a call, 406-3928. Nurses Care, reliable, trusted professionals we can all depend on.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
The croton scale insect, a new threat to our agricultural production, is now creating major damage to several plants. Mango, soursop, plums, guava, avocado, and crotons are among the main ones affected. Excess sooty mold, black blight, is associated with this pest. Take action now. Cut and burn infested fruits and shoots. Do not move infested materials to other areas. Treat with horticultural oils and recommended insecticides. Request assistance from the Ministry of Agriculture. Follow all safety protocols when burning trash or applying pesticides. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, Flow has been the leading telecommunications provider for decades. As we continue to work for you, we are modernizing our fixed network and transitioning all customers to our latest technology. By the end of 2021, the new network offers customers faster speeds, better quality, and a more reliable service experience with faster fault detection and repair time. Upgrading to the new network is free. Just visit any of our retail outlets. Look out for sales in your community. Call our virtual store at 444-3569 or send us a text via WhatsApp at 407-3569. Remember, as we transition to our new network, we are simultaneously shutting down our older network. To avoid service interruption, arrange to make your move to the new network as soon as possible. Flow, committed to connecting our communities.
Welcome back to the news. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell has begun conversations with people involved in the debushing program in his constituency on the issue of COVID-19 vaccination, holding fast to the promise to not legislate mandatory vaccination. Government is ramping up its drive to encourage Grenadians to take the vaccine, considered as the best option for protection against COVID-19.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell is encouraging workers employed with the debushing program to get vaccinated and to adhere to the COVID-19 protocols. In a series of visits to teams in various parts of St. George Northwest, Dr. Mitchell spoke to workers about the benefits of being vaccinated, encouraging them to see the value in protecting their lives and the lives of their loved ones. He also underscored the need for continued adherence to the protocols to curb the spread of the virus. The notice that this measure was going to be implemented was disclosed by Infrastructure Minister Nolan Cox during Tuesday's post-cabinet briefing.
Within the next fortnight or so, in passing by, you may see parliamentary reps engaging with the workers. They too will be engaging them, talking to them. For some of the persons who might be still on the fence in terms of vaccination and being COVID smart in this particular time. So they have given a strong commitment to go out there, and so you're going to see the representatives over the past 2 weeks, next 2 weeks, and going forward, meeting with various teams and speaking about vaccine and trying to encourage them to get vaccinated. That's for those who have not been vaccinated as yet.
Prime Minister Mitchell told them that he can recommend the vaccine to them because he took it himself, and his soon-to-be 99-year-old mother is fully vaccinated. More than 8,000 Grenadians employed under the debushing program resumed work after the program was put on hold in recent weeks due to the increase in COVID-19. The record cases have dropped significantly. As of Thursday night, there were 181 active cases, of which 13 are new. 2 people died, bringing the death toll to 191, and 21 people are hospitalized. A total of 28,605 people are fully vaccinated, and 8,2 are partially vaccinated. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Let's see what some of you have been saying on the various platforms.
We present the news. You analyze the various topics and distill the issues as they unfold. Your distillation points matter as we're about to highlight them in our Social Buzz report. One family says he's still shaken after he was attacked in his farmland a few days ago. His plight created a buzz as many audience took to the comment section to empathize with him. Ross said, "This bleeds my heart. My hope is that justice be served on this elderly citizen's behalf." Another person commented, "This is so sad that this happens to this man in his own place where he's supposed to feel safe. Thank God he lived to tell the story. Others were not so fortunate." Zora said, "It's sad to see a lot of these young people have no respect for the elders. Some of them don't want to work for an honest dollar. Some of them follow friends and don't even respect their own parents. I am happy the man is okay." Monica shed sentiment saying, "If Mr. Novel can work land, the young man can do the same. I'm wondering how their parents feel for their names to be in this mess." And Pat suggested, "But sir, get 2 dogs to go with you. These young men could be on drugs. Be careful." That's the buzz for now. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on our social media platforms.
From Social Buzz, let's get straight into tonight's I Saw.
A good eye captures all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Tonight's ISAW report highlights Destiny, proudly showcasing the Amerindians. Historians say that this indigenous group were among the early inhabitants of Grenada, which they called Camahong. Destiny chose to represent the Amerindians for her class project on ethnic groups. Our citizen journalist noted that her grade 4 teacher, Casey Logan, brought the children back to their roots and helped them understand more about Grenada's history, focusing on the early settlers. Tonight's submission came to you compliments a very proud mother. We thank our citizen journalist for this very edifying submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Stay with us. Sports, regional and international news are next, but first, the weather.
It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest Communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Are you
you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, and then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand-name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Hills and Valley Pharmacy offers both wholesale and retail pharmaceutical and over-the-counter products. We have the most competitive and affordable prices. We are the agents for Vit Plus multivitamin for healthy everyday lifestyle and Sanatogen powder. Hills and Valley Pharmacy supplies the best quality, name brand clinical products such as Rescue Oil, Bio Oil, Neutrogena, Aveeno, and Clarisil. We offer the most convenient opening hours. Our telephone numbers are 435-6904 or 6903. Remember, at Hills and Valley Pharmacy, your health is our business. We care.
Now open, Hills and Valley Medicare Center, your one-stop for medical supplies, massage therapy, physiotherapy, and an in-house physician. At Hills and Valley, your health is our business.
Keeping an eye on the weather, this is GBN. We've got you covered.
Looking ahead to the weather, tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be 24.5 degrees Celsius. The weather is expected to be generally fair with light isolated showers. Winds will be easterly to southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas will be moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Tides will be low at 7 p.m. and high at 2:15 a.m. No warnings are in place. Saturday, the sunrise will be at 5:57 a.m., sunset 5:50 p.m. Generally fair and breezy conditions are expected, increasing in cloudiness at times overnight with light isolated showers. Looking ahead to Sunday, sunrise 5:58 a.m., sunset 5:49 p.m. Mostly fair with occasionally partly cloudy conditions are expected, accompanied by light isolated showers. On Monday, sunrise 5:58 a.m., sunset 5:48 p.m. Partly cloudy with light to moderate isolated showers are expected. And that's it for tonight's weather report and forecast. The sports is next. Good evening, sporting fans. Let's bowl off with cricket. Questions over the selection of the West Indies World T20 squad are being met with harsh retorts by players. The Windies vice-captain is calling on support from the region.
There seems to be a recurring theme with West Indies players ahead of the start of the World T20 Championships this month. This as players are hitting out at questions surrounding the selection of the squad and calling for more support. The trend started with Chris Gayle's remarks on the Island Tea morning show in St. Kitts on Tuesday in response to comments made by West Indies legend Sir Curtly Ambrose about his selection.
Stop being negative and you support the team. We're here for a World Cup. The team actually selected. We need the past player to support us. We need that. We don't need negative energy. You know, other teams, other past players supporting their team. Why can't our own support us in a big tournament like this?
That theme spilled over into the CWI media session on Wednesday with Vice-Captain Nicholas Paran.
As Paul would have said yesterday, everything's about positivity. We are very close to the tournament, so we don't want to be focusing on who's not here, why this guy is here, who's not selected. To be honest, maybe 1 week away from a big tournament. Our focus is trying to win, basically. And if we don't win, the media, the fans, they're gonna bash us.
But how impactful are these negative comments, especially during a time when mental health is being vigorously debated?
There are others, unfortunately, who allow this negativity to morph and translate too much into their performance and even use it as a means to deflect their underperformance. So what is most important is that the athletes or the team must resolve their own concentration techniques and make an effort to block out these distractions and focus on their game.
The West Indies players are currently in the UAE ahead of the tournament. Renata Brown for TVJ Sports.
Moving straight into football, Jamaica is well into the running for qualification after pulling off a historic win over Honduras yesterday. Meanwhile, there were wins for Mexico, United States, and Canada. Terence Clark has the details.
Jamaica were one of the biggest winners of the latest CONCACAF World Cup qualifying round after pulling off a 2-0 win over Honduras on the road.
The bottom of the table.
Kamaroof got the Reggae Boys off the mark in the 38th.
Not in the best position. Now a chance here. Trying to shape it. It's a goal. Roof was in there off the initial effort from Devin.
Before O'Neal Fisher curled home to seal the result, giving Jamaica their first win on Honduran soil while moving up to 6th on the table.
They cut inside. O'Neal Fisher has put Jamaica 2-0 up.
Canada rebounded from their draw away to Jamaica with a thumping 4-1 win over Panama. Alfonso Davies, Tejan Buchanan and Jonathan David among the scorers as Canada moved up to 3rd on the standings. United States, coming off a disappointing loss to Panama, were trailing early at home against Costa Rica.
Actually 1 minute in. Keisha Fuller.
But Serginho Dest found the equalizer in the 25th.
Just like his first goal for the US.
Before Lionel Moriera scored an own goal to give the United States a much-needed 2-1 victory.
It's in.
And Mexico maintained top spot with a hard-fought 2-0 win over El Salvador. Both teams were reduced to 10 men, but Mexico found the target twice, first from Hector Moreno and Raul Jimenez from the penalty spot as Mexico topped the standings with 14 points. Terence Clark, TV6 Sport.
Now let's get into bodybuilding. A 66-year-old bodybuilder is out to prove a point that age is just a number. His name is Ian Adams, and while he admits that he is an inspiration, he also knows that it's a process that has to be maintained and repeated.
Bodybuilder Ian Adams is 66 years old and has been around the sport for the past 30 years, but he's never been a show-off. At present, he's a personal trainer at the Dial Fitness Club, and the word inspiration follows him as well.
Matter of fact, I am seeing myself as an inspiration for many years, and I'm seeing myself to be even more inspirational to many people, knowing that I'm 66 years old and people is amazed to see my condition.
Every bodybuilder faces barriers, and Adams, while faced with his challenges, somehow finds a way to come out on top. He maintained his training routine at home during the pandemic. Having said that, he intends to be around the sport for a while.
The hardest part of it is to have that that natural courage to be within yourself to recognize why many are younger and falling out from it. For you to be that strong, to be going forward. That's the hardest part. Sometimes it gets to me, but as I said, because it becomes like a job to me, I don't think quit will be in me for a long time.
For now, it seems Adam is showing that time has no bearing on those with a will to work out. Sergio Dufour, TV6 Sport.
Abs of steel at the age of 66. Some of us could only dream. And that's a look at what's happening in sports. Stay with us. Regional and international developments are up next. Now time for us to take a look at what's happening across the region. We begin in Antigua. Thousands of students will return to face-to-face classes across public schools as of Monday. It won't be all students, though, as the government balances the imperatives of a return to the physical classroom with the epidemiological situation in the country.
Cabinet, in its wisdom, has allowed for fourth and fifth form students at the secondary level, as well as the grade 6 students at the primary level, to return to face-to-face instruction as of the 18th of October.
Education Director Claire Brown announcing the return to the physical classroom for some students during Thursday's post-cabinet media briefing. He says some special needs students will also...
The British Dean Dominic Bernard